Welcome everybody to your 2026 year reading. I'm so excited to be sharing with you Spirit's messages on the main energy for each sign of the Zodiac for the year 2026. Thank you for being here. Hi, I'm Paula B Energy, and every month I do readings for each of the Zodiac signs to let you know what your main energy is for the month, some challenges that you might face, and Spirit's tips for how to overcome those challenges. This time, however, we are going to be just drawing 2 cards for each sign. And this is going to give us kind of an overall idea of the energy for the year. Keep in mind that not everything is going to resonate with everybody, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. And we are going to discover this together. I have no idea what's going to come out. This is a 1 year for the collective, which is a year of beginnings, of seeking individuality and being able to determine what it is that you want and go after it. So I like that energy. We're going to start off with, of course, the beginning of the Zodiac, Aries, and see where we go from here. So your first card, Aries, is the Devil. Okay, a card of enticement. I like this depiction of the Devil card. It's seduction, isn't it? It seduces you. So some of your energy for this month, Aries, is going to be the energy of creating in the material world, which is the area of influence that the Devil has, but also to watch out for things that might seduce you, might suck you in, might take you over. It's a card of obsession. It's a card of being subjugated by our own desires, right? And kind of out of control of those. But it can be, in its balanced perspective, the Devil card can be a card of creation. So there's, I believe there's positive and negative in every single card in tarot. And I don't believe that there's any completely negative card. So a lot of people look at the Devil card and go, oh no, this is horrible. No, it's actually a good card because it says, hey, you're going to create something. Just beware of what you create. Your clarifying card for this is 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands card is a card of you've chosen a path, fire energy, as you can see. Wands is about our drive and our passion, and it's our actions. And in the 3 of Wands, after the 2 of Wands, when you choose the path, 3 of Wands is you put in some action and you're waiting to see what the results of those actions are. So, definitely you, Aries, showing up in the reading, which I really like, but also it means that you're going to be taking some action. You're going to be actively creating things this year. I like it for you, but beware and don't let yourself just get so wound up in everything that you lose sight of the overall picture. Okay. Taurus is next. Let's see what your main energy is for 2026. You've got the King of Wands. Now, this is a card of Leo. However, it's a card that applies for you, Taurus, because it shows that you know what you want and you're ready to go after it. I like this energy for you because it shows that you found your fire and your drive and your passion, and you're actually taking actions for it courageously. You're not holding back, but you're allowing yourself and your connection to Spirit to help you move forward to get what you want in 2026. That's a really great energy. What's your clarifying card? Let's see here. Clarifying card's 3 of Pentacles. Looks like you'll be doing some collaboration this year, Taurus. You'll be working with others in a harmonious, collaborative way, not telling them what to do, not trying to be the leader, but you are going to be working together, each of you doing the thing that you are best at, right? In this depiction, we see each person, they have a specific job, and they are not telling the other person how to do the thing that they're good at. They're doing the thing they're good at. So what's your talent? Maybe you need to discover what your particular talent is this year, Taurus, and really focus on shining your light and working together with others and appreciating others for what they bring to the table. Love that. Especially in relationships. I'm hearing that working together is going to be really important for you this year. Okay, so next we've got Gemini. Oh, and that popped right out. So Gemini, your first main energy is the energy of the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is a card of self-reflection, of introspection. It is about going within to discover your light and how can you best shine it upon the world. So I'm going to say that for a lot of you Geminis, it's going to be a time of you figuring out, what do I bring to the table? What is it that I'm really good at? What is uniquely me, and how do I best want to shine that into the world? It is really going inside ourselves. Maybe not necessarily completely, going away from all people, but it's going to mean a time of reflection. You're going to have more reflective energy this year, and I think it's really going to support you. What is your clarifying card? Oh, it's definitely supporting you. Your clarifying card is the World card. So Gemini, for a lot of you, you're coming to the end of a cycle this year. You have learned a lot of lessons and you're stepping forward confidently into a new cycle. Remember, life is a spiral. We keep repeating the lesson until we learn it, right? And if we learn it, each time it comes around, it gets a little easier to deal with that particular challenge because we've learned more and more and more. And we can see she's very, very confident. She's stepping forward. She's not even looking where she's going. She is just confident and actually quite joyful about the new change. So new changes in coming up for Gemini. All right, now we've got Cancer that's coming up, and the main energy for Cancer is Page of Wands. Ooh, another really joyful card. Love this. Pages are new beginnings, and pages are also messengers. Wands is fire energy. And Cancer, you're a water sign, and sometimes you need that a little bit of that fire and passion and drive. And notice that she is just very joyfully following her heart. She's following what drives her. She is stepping confidently forward. In fact, she looks like she's dancing. I like this. So don't allow yourself to be burdened down by cares and worries, Cancer, is the message that I'm getting. It's time for you to tap into what you desire. It's also time for you to connect a little bit more to spirit. Wands is always about our connection to spirit as well as our actions. What is your clarifying card? Let's see. For some reason, my hands are uncoordinated at the moment. I don't know what happened. Ace of Pentacles. So if you can do a little bit more of connecting to your passion, Cancer, it's going to bring some new resources in for you. Aces are new beginnings, and Pentacles is the energy of Earth, and it is the energy of our resources, things that support us. And so if you want more support, it's time to figure out what you desire. Look it. That's marvelous. Okay, so coming up next, we have Leo. Leo, what's your main energy? That was the first card that popped up. Leo, your main energy is a big, heavy one. Okay, it's exciting, though. It is the Death card, which is also the card of rebirth and transformation. Time for you to go from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly, Leo. You already shine and roar along, but this is showing that there's going to be some change for you. This might be a 9-year for you. It might be an ending year for you where lots of things are coming to completion. But anytime something comes to completion, it also means that we're moving into a brand new cycle. And the Death card it's a change of state. It's a card of moving from one state to another. That's what death is. So just like that caterpillar that turns into a butterfly, it may be a year of transformation for you. Perhaps you're going to be transforming your relationships or your career or just the way that you experience life in the world. Maybe you're going to incorporate some new ways of being that are really going to help you enjoy your life more. What is the clarifying card for Leo? Oh boy, I like it. It's the Seven of Cups. Leo, this transformation is going to involve lots of opportunities available for you. The Seven of Cups is the energy of water and of our emotions. And we see here this person has confronted with a lot of different cups. Each one is full of something different. And he's having to make a choice as to which one he's going to choose. Which one does he want? So, Leo, your transformation is going to involve a lot of opportunities and your discernment and also following your heart, because it is cups, it's our emotions. following where your heart leads you is going to be really key to harnessing that energy of transformation. I kind of like that. That's amazing. Okay, who do we have next? We've got Virgo. Virgo, what's Virgo's main energy for 2026? It is the King of Cups. All right, Virgo, I know you're an earth sign, but it's time to tap into your mastery of your emotions. The King of Cups, he's the master of his emotions. Notice, see those rays coming out from his heart? So he's emanating heart energy, the energy of love and compassion and connection. And he's doing it in a calm and serene way. It's a masculine expression. So that means it's actually manifesting in the physical world. And he is able to tell those people around him that he loves them and cares for them. But also when, you know, things come his way that are a little bit harder to deal with, he doesn't explode, but he maintains that peace and calm. Look at the, you know, like the sun is behind him, but it's also like he's emanating this glowing energy. I love it. The whole scene of this card is incredibly peaceful. So, Virgo, this is going to be a year of mastering your emotions. I'm going to say, Spirit's saying, yeah, you might have some situations where your emotions get a little tumultuous, and that's going to be your signal to, oh, this is my task this year, is to master the emotions. And what is going to help clarify this a bit? And that was the first card. 10 of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to say that part of the emotions you're going to be mastering is a feeling of being burdened, of having too much responsibilities. 10 of Wands is the card of, well, it's wands, so it's fire energy. 10 is always completion. We see here someone who does have a big burden. Normally this picture shows someone who has a basket or something on the back, and they have a bunch of wands in it. And the idea behind the card is that the person is trudging along and feeling like they're really burdened down. But in actuality, they're going to go sell those wands and come back with their pockets full of money. So it's responsibilities and burdens that they've taken on willingly. Now, anytime this card comes up, always Spirit goes, are all the responsibilities that you've taken on, are they all yours? That means that you need to, this year, look at the responsibilities that you have. Are they ones that, number one, you chose for a reason? Are you doing them because you chose them and you want to do them, or maybe there's a necessity involved? Or are some of those responsibilities things that other people need to be doing? Are you robbing them of life lessons by taking on their responsibilities that are not yours? And so that's one way you can unburden yourself a little bit, because often we feel resentment, an emotion. We feel resentment and anger sometimes, or frustration, or feeling burdened because we're taking on responsibilities that aren't actually ours. I really think that's going to be key for you this year, Virgo, in conquering those emotions and mastering them, is to take a look and see where you're doing, maybe you're doing somebody else's job, or maybe you're doing something for somebody and you think that that's a way that you're showing love to them, but in fact it's a lesson that maybe they need to learn. All right, good energy. I like it. I like the fact that there's mastery coming. Now we've got Libra next. And Libra, oh, this one's popping out to my attention. Libra has Ace of Swords for your energy for 2026. Ace of Swords, I like this. Swords energy is air energy, which is Libra. And the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's being able to see the truth of things, of being able to speak and communicate truth to others and to yourself. So accepting the truth about things in your life, Libra. Not shirking it, not shying away from, shining a light on these things, but really being truthful. Also, there's an element of logic and logical reasoning, which you're very good at. But sometimes we shy away from something because we don't want to accept the truth of something. So 2026, I think, is going to be a year globally of revealing more truths, because we're in that kind of time. But specifically for you, Libra, it's going to be, bring it down to your own personal life. Now, your clarifying card is Page of Cups. So this is also the card of, if we're going to see truth, are we seeing the truth about the love in our life and recognizing that we do have love in our life? Number one, it's self-love. It's love of yourself, in that you try to take care of yourself in all the ways that you need to, so that you can give love to others, right? Pages are messengers. They're also new beginnings. Some of you this year are going to be finding love, I think. And some of you are going to just be able to actually be more loving to yourself. I like that. Ooh, okay. For some of you, this is also going to mean time to meditate or reconnect to nature is the message I'm getting on that. Nice energy for you, Libra. I think it's going to be an interesting time. Okay, now we've got Scorpio next. What's the year for Scorpio? Your main energy is 4 of Wands. Excellent celebratory energy. This is the 1111 card. This is the card of divine blessing. It's also, as you can see, we've got a celebration going on here. The story behind the 4 of Wands is that there is a wedding that's going to take place. And so they erect this tent, and you can see the wands holding the tent up there. It's fire energy. It's the energy of connection with the divine. It's also 4 is a number of stability and foundation. So a foundation of action, because wands are action. So Scorpio, this is going to be your year to really get the routines down, to get the actions in that are going to give you the results that you need. Sitting on your hands is not going to be an option this year for Scorpio, I can definitely say. However, all that hard work will pay off, because this is your year to be divinely blessed. What is a clarifying card for Scorpio, please? And we've got Queen of Pentacles. Excellent. Yep, you're going to get results. You're going to have all the resources you need. It's going to be a year of abundance for Scorpio if you're able to put those actions in to really, start that ball rolling. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is the earth energy. It is the energy of our resources, our relationships, our career, our money, our... what else? Health, time, energy, all of the things, right? Look at her. She looks so serene. She's just like, yeah, I have it all. I am the queen. I like that. Look at that. Regal, calm, peaceful. She's put in the work and she's reaped the rewards. Okay. Whew. I like that card. All right. Now, who do we have next? We got Sagittarius. Oh, and there was a card right there already popped up. Well, that was quick. Just like you, Sagittarius. Oh, and here we are. All right, Sagittarius, going to be an exciting year for you. You've got the Chariot. Now, this is a card of swift forward movement. It is a card of having a plan, a goal, really. First, you have the goal. Then you make the plan. Then you execute the plan. And that's how you get to the goal, right? So, Sagittarius, is going to be a time for you to turn on the GPS in your life. So I always say, anybody who's ever been around animals, if you've ever had to drive a team or rode a horse or anything like that, you have to communicate what it is that you want, where you want to go. Because if you don't, they just go wherever they want to go. And that's not what you want your life to be, Sagittarius. You want to go where you want to go. So, where do you want to go? Turn on the GPS, put in the destination, and then figure out what the steps are to get to that destination. This is going to be a very strategic year for you. You're going to need to make a plan, because if you don't make a plan, then things are not going to work out the way that you want them to. All right, and your clarifying card is the Fool. It is a new year for you. It is a new adventure for you. So don't waste the opportunity of the universe having your back by not having a goal and a direction. The universe works like this. You have a goal, you put your energy, your emotion, your thoughts, your efforts towards it. The universe goes, hey, you're spending a lot of time on this. I think you want this, and it will send it to you in lots of different forms. So don't limit the universe by saying, I can only get this one thing the one specific way that I want it at the exact time that I want it. That's not how the universe works. The universe works like this card, the Fool. Look what she's doing. She is on an adventure. She has taken the first steps on her adventure, and now she is letting the universe catch her and create what it is that she wants in whatever way that the universe and the timing that the universe wants to have. We see the Flower of Life. She's doing a trust fall right into the Flower of Life. I love it. So, very exciting year for you, Sagittarius. It's going to be a new beginning, and you need to have faith and just trust that it's going to work out. But it's not going to work out if you don't have a goal and a plan. So, you got to work with the universe, right? Okay, now, who do we have next? We have Capricorn. Oh, and boy, that popped out right away. Okay, and it's 2 cards. Well, then you get 2 cards. The Star and the Sun. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's going to be an exciting year for you, Capricorn. We've got the Sun and the Star. So we've got the card that blesses the entire reading, the Sun. And then we've got the Star, which is faith and hope. So you've got a lot of good things happening this year for you, Capricorn, but you're going to need to connect to the divine. And I would say for you, definitely out in nature, because you're an earth sign and you need to connect to the material world, but also to be aware of finding your joy and expressing your joy is going to be a big key for you in allowing you to have lots of abundance, like the Sun card brings to us. So the Sun card is a card of blessing, of joyfulness, of warmth, of growth. And the Star card is the card of faith and hope and connecting to the divine. Ooh, all beautiful cards. So what is your clarifying card, if I may be so bold to ask? Clarifying card is Queen of Swords. So not only are you going to be joyful, but you are going to also have to be not strategic, but discerning. Swords energy is the energy of air. It is the energy of our logical mind and reasoning, as well as the way we communicate. And the Queen of Swords is very good at looking at all the facts and then discerning which ones are pertinent, which ones are very, very useful, and then being able to employ those in a swift, truthful manner. So it's not just about emoting and, or just working. Are you using your logical brain to help you discern what's the right action? What's the right work that I need to do? What's the balance that I need to have in my life? All right. That's wonderful for Capricorn. Now we've got Aquarius next. And that one came right out. Aquarius, your card energy for the year is the Hierophant. I like this card. It's very joyful. The Hierophant has a couple of meanings. In its ancient meaning, it was often about rites of passage, things that we attach pomp and circumstance to, such things like graduations, weddings, divorces, things that have, ritual attached to them. And so the Hierophant is a card of that, as well as a card of learning. And so often like graduation, comes to mind. But the Hierophant is also connection, right? Connection to inner wisdom, connection to actually universal wisdom. So we see here he's seated in a meditation pose at the very base of stairs, and the stairs go up to this shining light, the light of wisdom. So for some of you, Aquarius. I apologize. Aquarius, this is definitely you finding some more knowledge. You love to do that, exploring ideas and really getting into that. So some of you are going to be going back to school, or if not physically going to school, you're going to be really learning some new skills and techniques and knowledge and creating new ideas. What is your clarifying card here for Aquarius? That one. Eight of Pentacles, and then there's going to be some work involved. So Pentacles is earth energy. It's the energy of our resources. And the Eight of Pentacles is about perfecting or mastering a skill. So working at something until you become the master of it is the Eight of Pentacles meaning. So it doesn't mean that you're just going to be sitting there at the base of the temple and just thinking about stuff. You actually have some actions that you have to take in the material world. Creating what you want, but working at it diligently, like an apprentice who works hard to become the master. Great energy for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, last but not least, Pisces energy for 2026 is the Two of Wands. You have choices, Pisces, and it's time to choose. It is time to choose action. Two of Wands. Wands is fire energy. It is the energy of drive, passion, and action, as well as connection to spirit. Two of Wands is you have a couple of choices in front of you, Pisces, and it's time for you to choose a path and actually take action upon it. This is the year for you to be active and, get that fiery drive going. I love it. I'm a Pisces, so I'm at this crossroads along with you, and we're going to be choosing what direction that we want to go in. And the key to knowing which direction to choose is, what are you fired up about? What are you passionate about? What could you talk about all the time and drive people to distraction because you're just talking about it all the time, or you're thinking about it all the time? What is that thing? That's the thing that you need to choose. That's the thing that you need to go after. What is your clarifying card? Okay. I want to choose that, but I'm going to look at that other card. All right. So this one came out first, Seven of Swords. So when you choose, it means you also need blah, blah. Everything's coming in my brain so fast, my mouth can't keep up. The Seven of Swords, you've got some strategy that you need to employ here, Pisces. Swords energy is air energy. It's the energy of logic and communication. The raven feathers represent the swords. And so being strategic, which is what he's doing, he's not taking everything. He's being cautious how he's moving around there. So you're going to need some strategy. So you're going to choose a path, and then you're going to have some strategy around it. How are you going to walk down this path? What specific actions are you going to take? I had a third card that was yelling at me. So, and it is Six of Pentacles. When you're able to do that strategy, you're going to have some extra out of your surplus to give to others, and it'll be a time of charity. And you'll do so with strategy and intention, but not over giving of yourself. What a fantastic message. I'm excited about that because I'm a Pisces, so I claim that energy too. And if this message resonated with you, I hope you will type in the comments, I claim this energy. Let's all have a wonderful 2026. It's a new year of new beginnings. Let's focus on positivity and bringing in what we want, which is, of course, more love for everyone. That's always my wish for everybody. And I hope that you will hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And thank you for supporting the channel. And I am excited for the new year. And for deeper guidance, you can book a personal reading with me. My info is in the description box below to contact me. And of course, for 2026, and as always, I wish you many, many blessings. Be positive, be powerful, and be you. Bye.